Alright, hey guys, I'm gonna show you guys how to make the sunrise, and I actually started to put some of the base colors down, but we're gonna go back and we're just gonna delete this because I'll just go over it with you guys again. So let's begin. So what we want to do is we want to start off with this base color, and I recommend using a solid brush for this. You can use this one, however, you're gonna have to go over about 3 or 4 times just to get it something that's solid, because this is still, right, that's still slightly transparent. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to put that base color down, and then we're going to take our brush, and we're going to go on top of that layer, and we're going to start to fill in the darkest darks. So you can even see that's still a little too light. And so here I am trying to block those in. I like to do something that's a little sporadic, because it helps you to get that texture in there without getting like this pattern that repeats and repeats, right, because it's a pattern brush. Okay, so that's that, and with that, I'm going to start putting this here. And we're going to put some lighter colors. Maybe just put some purples already. I'm going to laying those down. I like to dot the canvas more than do this, just because it gives you a nicer galaxy feel, and that's kind of how you start to build it up. So let's begin with the next layer. Okay, so that's that one. And I keep just making these layers, and then I start to merge them down after I'm completely done with it. But I don't merge them all down. I merge them down into three different sections. I do the base, I do the darks, and then the highlights. And then there's one more actually, and that's the stars that gets sandwiched between the two of those. But I will show you that as we go. Okay, so then we're gonna put some. See what's new there? Yeah. I'll put some purples here. So we want to start to get that sunset kind of feel. And you start to blend that in. This is where you can really get like experimental and just have a lot of fun with this. I also really love putting this color in. It's a really nice color, I think. Especially with this color. This color looks really nicely with this. Alright, this is missing purple, so we're going to put some purple in. And start to get that. So you can see I'm starting to develop a little bit of sunrise. I'm just trying to see it starting to come out. So I'm just going to keep putting that like so. And what we're going to do next is we're actually going to start putting the oranges at the bottom. So we've got that kind of down. That's one of the highlights. We start putting these down. And this I get kind of streaky because you get that nice separation there from the brush. And then I start to dot it. And if you really want to get that Milky Way feel, you want to have some navy that drops down and meets your purple. Because then you're going to get this like really spacey kind of look. You can see how I started to do that. And now this one might be a little too hard, right? So sometimes that happens with the brush. You just kind of start to pull back and just undo that. thing about this too is if you ever don't like it, you can always just kind of take the opacity and lower it. So see, we're starting to get something here. Nope, nope, don't want to do that. Okay, new layer. So, I don't want to put that heavy, but we're going to put it right here. We're going to texture fix. You can start to get kind of streaky with the sunset a little bit, because sometimes having that streak will look very nice and very similar to that other sunrise, realistic sunrise. So just a lot of kind of going over and just kind of adding and subtracting things and finding a way that makes it look like fun and vibrant. So something like that, you're trying to just keep going, and then I'm gonna start going over and I'm gonna layer of the darks again. So you don't want to get too good, not until the end. And I'm gonna keep doing this, and you should actually have some references pulled up. So I think I have a couple that are pulled up with me. Don't think you guys can see them. They're on a different screen, but yeah, so I have them pulled up, and I'm looking at those, and then I'm going onto this, and I'm just kind of picking the elements that I like in some of them, like sometimes you get some really nice pictures that have some really nice oranges, so you try to recreate the oranges in here, and that's kind of what I was trying to do with this. And let me see if I can pull up my other one. Yes, here it is. There we go. So yeah, we're just trying to create something like this. And you can see it's like there's very little layering even here, so you can still... Nope. There we go. So you can still create something that is very appealing without having a lot of layers like this. Like for example, if I wanted to go back and simplify it and then not even try to cake it up like this, I could literally just go back and do something like this. There's a lot less work to do, and it's just still looks as nice. So once I've started to do that, I just want to make sure you blend it over here too. You know. So you just want to keep going with it. And just kind of see where it takes you. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna kind of blend this more. And so it's kind of starting to look like what we want. And I'm gonna kind of stop it there. You can keep going if you'd like. Keep experimenting with it. By all means, do so. I just want to show you guys how the stars would work. And so for the stars, the brush I gave you guys is here somewhere. You guys will be able to find it easier because it's in a folder. It's here somewhere. I have a lot of brushes. If you really need brushes, let me know. No, that's too far. That's too far. Where is it? There it is. Bam. Okay. Cool. So then I'm gonna take. You can kind of do a light, a pale orange or pale yellow. And what I do is I find these points and I just kind of go back. And then I'm gonna start putting some stars here. So this is on a separate layer. I do it really sporadically, but I also do it where I think they're kind of in. So this is also a really fun brush to play with, and you just kind of do it. You don't want to be like that, because then it looks like snow, right? Because it's meant for snow. But if you keep the brush small enough, you can really get this kind of starry effect. And if you want more of it too, it's easy. It looks nicer if you blend it out. So what I usually end up doing is sandwiching this between some layers. And sometimes it'll look okay. Other times, if it doesn't, what I'll do, I'll go back to the original brush and I'll color pick from up here and I'll kind of just go over it. Kind of just do that. And I'll take this. And there you go. So that's kind of what you want to do. I hope you guys found this helpful, and if you have any questions, let me know. Bye.